That's right, Sue. We're in studio now with Chris Kierkus, who is Associate Professor of Criminal Justice at Grand Valley State University. Professor, thank you for coming in. We know that you watched all of this unfold yesterday. You were listening to it unfold on the scanner, and you were able to draw some conclusions perhaps about the behavior of these types of suspects. Talk about what you were hearing, what you were listening to, and what you think was playing out in this individual's mind.
Well, of course, I don't know Mr. Dantzler personally, and I don't have any specific insights about this case, but based on what happened, it seems that he fits the profile of what one would call a mass murderer, specifically what one would call a family annihilator type of mass murderer, and really the name in that case says it all. An individual who targets his or her family because he has some sort of issue with them. Mass murderers are typically people who have an issue with a group that they feel has wronged them. They feel that they have been oppressed in some way, and this is their way of lashing out, of getting even, of making a statement, in essence of evening the scales in their favor, and that's what I feel he did.
We had so much erratic behavior reported yesterday, shooting at least one bystander, running from police, taking hostages. Does this all fit into the mold, especially the hostage-taking aspect, because those people weren't harmed?
Well, that was a little bit unusual. Typically a mass murderer, once they've made their statements, I like to say that they are done, quite literally. They've done everything that they wanted to do. They've accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. So oftentimes at the end of that spree, they end up killing themselves, or they end up, in fact, having a shootout with police, suicide by cop, it's often referred to. This individual didn't do that, and that was somewhat puzzling to me. Perhaps he wasn't finished. Perhaps there were other victims he was looking for. I only learned earlier today that the victim that he shot down at Fulton and Division was in fact somebody that he knew.
He was targeting.
He was targeting that victim. The people in the home that he ended up taking hostage were not people that he was targeting, and perhaps that's why they survived. He had no particular issue with them, and therefore he didn't feel the need to kill them. He ended up committing suicide, which would fit the profile of a mass murderer.
Yeah, chilling, as you alluded to. It was speculated that he wasn't done. In fact, he was returning back to the neighborhood maybe to finish what he was setting out to do.
That could very well be.
Hard stopping, absolutely. Chris Kierkus, Associate Professor of Criminal Justice at Grand Valley State University. We appreciate your insight.
Thank you.